All right, hey guys, we're gonna go ahead and go over this seller app, Amazon seller app, and we're gonna add a product, do a live demonstration. So, if you want to grab something just to scan, something out of your cabinet, maybe a can of soup, whatever you want to scan. Now you might not be able to, you might be restricted in it, but at least you can kind of see what the fees are going to be, and I can just show you a couple of features with that. So with that being said, real quick, we're going to look at some of the features on here, and you can see right here for sales today so far. You can see units so far. You can see the current balance. You can see when next time you're going to get paid, which is August 6th. Then customer feedback. Now you can also see the product sales here. We can hit that drop down and you can take a look at 7 days, 30 days, year to date, however you want to see it. And they can tell you what you've sold. Here, there's a couple different ways we can add a product. One way is to just tap this, and you can see like the top sellers, the movers and shakers, hot new releases. You can look at like top sellers, and you can just pick your category. They have favorites, so whatever you've put in your favorites, you can look at your favorites, and you can look at your scanning history. But the ways that you can do things to add a product is we can hit search in Amazon. We can type in what we think the product might be called and see if we can find it that way. We can also hit the camera icon. We can add a product like that also by scanning the barcode. You have manage your orders. Of course, there's nothing found. There's a filter down there where you can filter it for different. You can have Amazon is the fulfilled by Amazon. Shipping service is all. Status, I just put all. You got manage returns if there's any returns. And that's something you don't have to worry about too much unless you're doing merchant fulfilled. But we're concentrating on FBA and Amazon doing everything. You can manage your case logs if you have any cases or things that you have sent to them and they're responding back to you. You can see it also said contact seller support. Communications. This is going to be anything, emails that you might get or messages from buyers, maybe asking about the product. News, that's good too. It tells you about what's going on with Amazon, especially with COVID and everything. Campaign manager for if you want to put a sale on your store. Account health, that's pretty important. You're going to see everything, complaints, you're going to see violations, anything like that. See the percentage, make sure you're under the percentages that they want. Let's see, voice of the customer. If there's anybody that has sent you anything, talking about experience that they had. You have manage inventory and manage FBA shipments. So that's where you can go in. You can take a look at your shipment, kind of see where it is. There's a few different stages that they have with your FBA shipments. Of course, I don't have any to even history to look at. So, but what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and, let me show you this real quick. Down at the bottom here, it says Product Photo Studio. If you're making your own listing, you can hit that, and they actually help you. You can take a picture of something and crop it, and all sorts of stuff. Also, help. This is another one. If I had let's say a question on product search, what we're going to do is we're going to hit that product search, and it says, how can I view the history of the items I scan? Okay, well, it's going to tell you how to do that. Second one, can I access product search favorites and history functions on the desktop? It's going to answer it for you. So you can go through here, and if you had a question about orders or a question about returns, there is just quite a bit of information in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a product. We're going to do it probably the easiest way to do it. So if you have your product, let's say like a can of soup. I have a toy, but I'm going to go ahead and scan. But all you're going to do is you're going to hit the camera icon on top, on the upper right. You're going to scan that. Okay, so now we're going to hit it. Okay, so there's our product. 78,000 in toys, which isn't bad, just outside the 1%. There's 43 reviews on this. And the important thing is it has 4 stars and above. That's what you strive for. 4 stars and above. If you keep striving for those type of products, you will have less returns, less headaches, and more money in your pocket. So I need to make sure that this is the exact same product that I just scanned, because I've made the mistake of sending in something that had 5 packets in a container, and it was actually 6 packets. Exact same packaging, everything. The box was just slightly bigger, and it said 6 packets, and I wasn't paying attention. So how do I fix that? I'm going to go tap that, tap the product, and you're going to come down to the bottom. You see the ASIN number. We're going to put our thumb over it, hold it down. We're going to copy it. We're going to get out of this app. Then you should have your Amazon regular app open. So we're going to paste. And there it is right there. Okay, so there's 2 photos. We're going to look at the next one. And then we're going to look at our product. And we're going to go just, take a couple minutes. Make sure. Is this okay? It's Poppy. Okay, looks like the same one, same hair, everything. Okay, so we're good to go on that. So I would say we're good to put this and list it. You can put it in your favorites if you want for later, but we're going to go ahead and hit the list down on the right bottom. You can look at the product details. You can see 56 people are selling this, which is a lot. 452 plus the $1.31, so it's like 580 something. We're going to select the condition. Always put new, because if you try to sell it, like let's say a book, and it's used, then you're going to have to put in a condition note to tell the buyer exactly what's wrong with it. So that's why I just do new. Your shipping template, whatever one you created, the quantity. I don't want to match that low price. That's way too low. So we're going to put $8.99 on the product. Seller SKU, you can put, you got it from X, Y, and Z store for $1.25. And I'm going to put, parentheses, because you have to make your seller SKU. If you already have XYZ $1.25 on another product, it's not going to take, you can't do 2 products at the same time. All I care about is the $1.25, so I know what I paid for it. So if I had to drop my price a little bit, I still want to make sure I'm making profit. I need to know how much I paid for it. So we're going to hit Amazon. We'll ship the product. We'll hit continue. Yeah, looks like everything we want. $8.99. Okay. I'm going to return home. Now, we're going to go to inventory. We can hit the product. Now, you can go to inventory, see if any are available. Inbound, when you send the shipment in, it'll tell you how many you got coming in. FC transfer is when they need to take that toy and move it from Jacksonville, where you sent it, to North Carolina, because they think it's going to sell better there. It's going to have different things like unfulfillable ones, like let's say they got damaged at the warehouse or a customer sent it back and it got damaged. It's going to show you customer orders. FC processing, which is basically a customer order. It's just processing. You can look at the inventory age of the product and just a bunch of other kind of different things that you can see when you created a listing. You can delete it on the bottom. We don't want to delete it. You can close the listing if you want, but you can hit sales. It's going to tell you what your last 30 days, or if you want to know year to date, you can know that. There's a category. Sales rank is 70,000. I think when I looked at it earlier, it was 78. So it'll fluctuate. Your catalog, you can view it on Amazon, the product itself. Okay, there's your inventory and pricing. Okay, so we're selling it for $8.99, and I should have showed this before, but basically your price is $8.99, and then the fee estimate is $5.65. Shipping to Amazon, I usually put like an extra like 30 cents on there. Usually it comes out of I usually get about 20 cents for each item for shipping into Amazon, and then I add like an extra 10 cents for maybe customer returns, or any other fees I might have to pay. So I just add a little buffer in there. So we noticed that your profit is $3.04 on something that you bought it for $1.25. That's pretty good. So that's how you add a product. Hopefully you scanned your product when I was scanning. And that's pretty much it, guys. I didn't want to go too in depth in it, but that's how you add a product. So thank you.